I'm Hallie, though everyone now calls me Catwoman. I used to be just another office worker. The story starts a few days ago. After an accident, I passed out cold. When I came to, cats had gathered all around me. I could faintly hear them meowing as they approached. The one leading them had to be their king. It climbed onto me, studied me carefully, then breathed on my face. That's when I woke up. I sat up quickly, looking around, but the cats had vanished. I didn't know what happened, just that something felt different. The seagulls overhead sounded crystal clear. I could even see the tiny hairs on a spider's legs. These changes terrified me. I had no idea the wheels of fate had started turning. In a daze, I stumbled to my apartment building. Looking up at my balcony, instinct took over. I jumped. Next thing I knew, I was staring at myself in the mirror, face covered in dirt. Then I punched through the glass and crawled inside. When I woke up the next morning, I was somehow sleeping on my ceiling. I rolled over, fell, but miraculously landed without a scratch. Confused, I stared at the broken window, unable to remember anything from last night. That's when the cat appeared again. I picked it up and found an address on its collar. Following the address, I rang the doorbell. A mysterious old woman answered. I held up the cat, explaining why I was there. She just said, "Come in." Reluctantly, I followed her inside to find dozens of cats. She told me this particular cat came from an Egyptian temple and possessed mystical powers. As she rambled on with all this mystical nonsense, I made up an excuse to leave. But then she pulled something from a box and tossed it to me. One look, and I was hooked. Catnip. I fled home and devoured an entire case of canned fish. Confused by my bizarre behavior, I dug out my old leather jacket, cut my hair short, applied bright red lipstick, and went out for air. Racing through the streets on my motorcycle, I spotted robbers hitting a jewelry store. Two of them shot at me, but they couldn't track my movements. I leaped behind them, knocking both out with one kick. Another robber opened fire. I scaled the wall, dodging every bullet with ease. He couldn't hit me no matter how hard he tried. I took him down and left like it was nothing. The next day, I researched online to figure out what was happening to me. I discovered that Cat had lived for over 1,000 years. I immediately went back to the cat owner's house. She told me I'd actually died. The cat gave me new life. Every 100 years, it chooses someone to test, and I was the only one in a century to pass. I couldn't accept this, so to prove it, she pushed me off the second floor. Faced with undeniable proof, I finally took the Catwoman mask she offered. The mask passed down through generations and became the new Catwoman. I fully embraced my new identity, moving through the city's shadows like a creature of the night, watching over every corner.